back with another video, and this time I'm reacting to 3 true iHop horror stories in a minute. Okay, I like these videos from these channel. I love reacting to them. Ooh, the chips was hot. My fault. But we are finna react to it. I hope it's probably gonna be just as good as the other two I reacted to. Let's leave a like. Let's zoom in and let's get to it. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's just slowly sliding off. Wow. Okay.
In these clips, we can see different cases of paranormal activity in an iHop.
Oh,
this is not public
activity.
knowledge, but they all belong to the same location. The following is a dramatization based on the testimony of a former employee who was brave enough to tell the story of what she experienced there.
My name is Angela. I've been the manager of an iHop for over 5 years. We may be known for our big breakfasts and our famous pancake towers. But what no one but our employees know is that our branch, which I can't reveal the name of, is known as the Haunted iHop. Obviously, they don't tell you this on your first day on the job, so several years ago, when I was just a kid, hired to cook and clean toilets, I didn't know that.
They must think we're the clumsiest franchise of all. Nah, they know what's going on here. So why don't they tear down this dump? Because despite the broken dishes, damaged stuff, and scared customers, it's still profitable. I've never seen it like that. Can you imagine the number of resignations this place has forced? I know, right? Nobody's getting fired for this job, that's for sure.
I had no idea what they were talking about, but since I was still very new, I heard the word fired and sought to join the conversation. Hey guys, who's getting fired?
Oh, we didn't see you there. Maybe it's about time she knows. Are you sure, dude? Yeah, the sooner I knew, the better.
Oh my god, they're gonna kick me out, aren't they?
You wish. You may think we're playing a joke on you, but you should know that this iHop is haunted.
Okay, you're definitely playing a joke on me.
I would have thought it was
He's
fake
telling
too
you the
anyway.
truth. Why do you think the employees are never allowed to be alone? The ghost becomes more active when there is only one victim.
Yeah, right.
The crazy thing is that we know who the ghost is. Some have seen him. It's Francis Roth, the previous manager of the place. Many have seen him wandering the halls of the facility.
Okay.
But he doesn't appear to customers, only to employees who are alone.
Okay, cool story, guys, but I have to get back to work.
Without another word,
she doing all
I
that
just
until it happened
turned
to her?
around and went back.
Make this the last ad you ever see with AdBlock 360. Just head to
trying to give me a virus,
adblocker360.com.
Back to mopping the floor. I knew that being new, I was going to have to put up with some jokes, but I'm sure these guys thought I was stupid. Today, I still regret not having paid more attention to their advice, because a few days later, I would find out the hard way that they were right.
The hard
Almost
way?
a
What
week
you mean?
after that talk, I was about to finish my 3-month probation, so I really wanted to stand out. My partner was distracted cleaning the lobby, so I decided not to wait for her. And breaking the strange rules of our manager at the time, I decided to go in and work alone. I cleaned the bathroom at high speed, scrubbing as quickly as possible. Even though I didn't
she's trying to
believe
make
a
a
word
point,
these
okay.
guys said, a part of me
You need
did,
to listen though,
and
like,
that made me feel very
fuck?
childish.
Especially since
I was
oh, never
cleaning the
mind, she
last
didn't listen.
toilet in the
I was gonna
bathroom.
say they said that you not gonna get fired. They don't want like nobody snitching or whatever. But if she actually paid attention, she wouldn't even be doing all of this for real. But she left her partner alone and she alone. That's 2 people alone right now.
Room when suddenly I heard a violent slamming
See?
of the door.
Oh my god.
See?
Who the...
Whoa, whoa.
What?
Before I had time to process what was happening, I heard someone trying to get into the bathroom and the sound of the door opening. But the door wouldn't budge. Terrified and confused,
I would've been
hid in the last cubicle of the bathroom.
Scream, for they know you in there. Oh my
and
god.
looked down. I heard loud, hard footsteps coming closer and closer, sounding louder and louder.
Scream.
I know you're here.
With
you
an
mean?
angry
That is a
and
man.
stern tone, a voice from inside the bathroom began to shout, although I couldn't see any feet below my cubicle.
You are slacking off again, aren't you?
Whoa.
I promised you I would kick you out if I caught you again.
What?
You know
Again?
what? First, I'll punish you for disobeying me.
As this voice advanced, all the cubicle doors burst open, one by one, slowly approaching mine.
You should have
You can't
screamed
escape
and banged
from
on
me.
the door, bro.
I see you always on camera. I know what you want to do.
What? Shit, bitch.
You are all the same. You all want the same. If you want me so much, here I am.
Wait, where'd she go? Oh,
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
okay.
I
Smart move.
watched where I had been a few seconds before, but there was no one there.
Exactly.
I breathed
You believe him now,
calmly,
don't you?
thinking that the danger was over, but from within that piece, I heard a noise behind me. I turned around to check what the sound was, and out of nowhere,
bet she thinking
the
she
toilet
tweaked.
flew
The
in my
whole
direction.
toilet?
If it hadn't been for the fact that I'd been a field hockey goalie for years, I might not have had the reflexes to dodge it at the last
Oh
second.
my god.
I looked forward
The
again,
whole toilet,
and the
bro. She
toilet
coulda
was
been dead.
smashed against the wall.
She coulda
embedded
died.
like a bullet. The bathroom door opened, and several of my teammates came running in.
Angela, are you all right?
I swear, it wasn't me. There was someone else here.
Damn it, Angela. What did I tell them about going in the bathroom alone?
Exactly.
They were never supposed to do it.
Exactly.
Have you met Francis?
To my surprise, no one was surprised by what happened.
Because they tried to
When
tell
I
you,
told the
you didn't want to
truth,
listen.
No one accused me of being a liar. The story of my two companions was true, and
Exactly.
everyone knew it. Francis had been the manager of this place when it opened. The man not only had a reputation for being violent and misogynistic, but also a pervert.
Wow.
I wasn't fired at the end of that month.
Like,
and-
that's terrible. That's terrible. Well, now he died.
And although I thought about quitting the job, I didn't. I must admit, this story intrigued me as much as it does all the employees who come through here. Several years have passed since that
Anyway,
day,
that probably would be
and
me
now
too. I'd probably do
I'm in
research.
charge. I can be alone in my office. I guess Francis respects my position in the restaurant. From time to time, my employees are scared by the various things that happen here,
Okay.
like plates falling out of nowhere or
I would be
doors
scared too.
closing and opening
I'd be
endlessly.
scared too.
But no matter what happens, I never let them be alone. Unfortunately,
Good
I
manager
can't
right there.
reveal which
You actually
IHOP
care about
it
your
is.
employees.
But if you ever go to the bathroom and see that there are 2 employees instead of 1, maybe you got lucky and found it. Just a word of warning, if this happens, try not to wear a shirt of the same color as my employees.
Okay.
So far, it hasn't happened to us. But who knows when the day will come when the ghost of Francis will get confused and attack a customer.
Wow.
I got 4 meals, and I got my sweets. Oh my god,
I'll
I'm
be-
so...
I'll
Hey
never go
guys,
down.
I hope you're enjoying the
See,
video.
that's why she
If
didn't
so,
reveal
please
the
leave a
location of that
like.
one, 'cause
And also,
I'd
a
never
small
go.
percentage
I
of
promise
people
I
that
wouldn't.
watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you want to support this channel and make this channel reach the 1 million mark, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can change your mind later. Enjoy.
There are 3 servers on, sir. We can only do so much. If you don't like it, you go somewhere else. Who else
This is-
coming?
Nobody else. Well, you know, I'm not gonna fucking pay for a meal.
Goodbye, you're out. Hello,
Don't
God.
suck. Oh,
Wait.
Here you can see a man arguing with a waitress since his food has not been served. When the woman tells him to go away if he doesn't like it and walks away from the table, He, in a fit of anger, throws a glass on the floor. The story you are about to see is an animated, dramatized version of this crazy footage taken inside.
It's been almost a year since I
traumatized
started working at
version.
iHop. To be honest, at first I wasn't
See, I haven't ate
excited
an
about
IHOP
being
in
a
a
waitress
minute.
because I would have to deal with so many people.
They use the same characters because you was in the one from, what was it? 3 True Denny's Horror Stories. He was up in there.
Every day. It's not that I'm shy or introverted. On the contrary, I have a strong character, and I'm not afraid to defend myself
Bright
from
red
anyone who
lipstick,
bothers
okay.
me. So I thought it wouldn't be a good job for me. It turned out to be better than I thought. Although, you know, when you work in customer service, the more time passes, the more likely you are to run into troublemakers.
Good morning, Ben.
That day was a Friday, so it was very likely that we
female
would
named
have a
Ben?
lot of
Okay.
customers. Still, the job was easy to handle, at least until the sun started to go down, and even more people
The sun
began
go
to
down, the
arrive.
crazies come out.
At a certain
Ooh.
point, 2 men entered. It was easy
Now
to
y'all
handle,
know
at
they
least
really
until the sun started
Wait,
to go down,
go back,
and
go
even
back,
more
go back.
people began to arrive.
Now
At a
y'all
certain-
know y'all wrong for making him look like that. Y'all know y'all wrong for making him look like that. Little ass glasses, fat ass mouth. Y'all know y'all wrong for making him look like that.
Point, 2 men entered.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
them was bald and overweight, while the other had short hair, as well as a beard and small eyes. I stared at the second one for a few moments, because he was wearing an outfit that stood out. Thin glasses and a black shirt paired with leather accessories. By chance, both men ended up sitting at one of the tables I was assigned to serve, so I soon made my way over to them.
Hello, here are your menus.
I was going to leave while they thought about what they wanted to eat, but I was interrupted.
Don't go. We won't take any time to decide.
I figured he was saying this because they used to go to IHOP frequently.
Sir,
The bald man was the one who interrupted me.
I want a Mega Monster cheeseburger and Sierra Mist as a drink. I want a Sierra Mist too.
And what about the food?
A grilled tilapia, understood?
Once I finished writing down the orders, I replied.
Yep,
I
got
know
it,
he had
sir.
tilapia.
I hope it doesn't take too long.
That comment had been more aggressive than it might seem, but it was already late and I was tired,
Yeah,
so
I
I didn't
would've
have the desire
ignored
or
it
the
the first
time
time,
to
too.
distract myself with that kind of thing.
Okay.
I went back to the kitchen, gave them the order, and then continued serving the other people who were there, as
Okay,
well as
doing
those
your
who were
job.
just arriving.
Just a normal
The
ass
place
day.
wasn't completely full yet, but still, my coworkers who were in the kitchen were taking a while to finish the customers' meals. Part of my job as a waitress was, of course, keeping an eye on the clients, so I could tell if they needed anything. That was how I managed to see that the bearded man was staring at me and raising his hand, so I walked over to his table.
Yes, sir? What do you need?
Where is my food?
Damn.
Excuse me?
Wait.
I asked where my food is. Didn't you hear, Lucas?
His friend spoke, as if trying to stop him.
It's being prepared,
He
sir.
got no patience.
It's
Why would you
been
come
more
to a
than 20
restaurant with no
minutes.
patience?
I know, sir, but there really isn't much I can do about it.
Like, these are humans too. They humans just like you. Why are you being disrespectful? Why don't you work in a fast food restaurant? Tell, not fast food, in a restaurant. Why don't you work in a restaurant and tell me how it is? I hope somebody do you just like the way you doing her.
Wait a little longer.
After speaking, I walked away from there. I hated customers like that. So
would too.
self-centered that they believe they are the center of the universe. I just couldn't stand them. The minutes passed, and while I was serving other customers, I couldn't help but
Ew,
feel
look
as if
at how they
someone
look.
had
They
their eyes
give
on
me
me.
the heebie-jeebies.
I soon realized that it was that man, Lucas, who kept looking at me with his small eyes. The only time he stopped was when he turned to look at his watch. At that moment, I said to myself,
Ugh, you're gonna be a pain in the ass, aren't you?
I decided to ignore him and went on with my work. But at a certain moment, as I passed his table, something stopped me.
He
A
grabbed
strong
her?
grip on my arm was
Now
keeping
you doing
me
too
from
much.
continuing on my.
Now you doing too much. Now you doing too much. Stop. Why are you touching her? Why are you touching the waitress? Why are you gripping her arm like that? Like, go to jail.
my way.
What is wrong with you?
Naturally, a great anger began to grow inside me.
Hey, waitress.
Look, he's
I
yanking
shook
on
my
her.
arm in an attempt to get him to let go, but his big hand didn't move an inch.
Hey, it's your skin.
Like,
Keep
you
me
coulda
protected
just
in a
went
tint
to
that
a
blends
drive-thru
seamlessly with CeraVe sheer tint
If
mineral
you was gonna do all
sunscreen.
of that, like,
We don't have any boundaries when we're thinking about food and
Oh,
ingredients.
really?
We want to be inspired by the whole
we
world.
focus on iHop right now.
What do you think you're doing?
What are you doing, Lucas? Stop.
Exactly.
You're taking too long to
Oh,
bring
look at the
our
hair
food.
coming out his ears.
Are you doing it on purpose?
What the fuck is you
Sir,
talking
I'm
about?
not going to tell you anything.
How the fuck can I
until
take long
you
to
let
show
me
food on
go.
purpose?
I continued to struggle, but again, it was useless.
What the? I am right, am I not? You little piece of... You want to escape?
What?
What is wrong with you?
Let
Are you
me
paranoid
go.
or just out of your mind? I don't care if you are a customer. I will not
Drugs?
tolerate any abuse,
Drugs?
sir.
I was a
He
strong
he gotta
person,
be.
but
There
I
ain't
couldn't
no way.
deny that the situation was making me
Why are
nervous.
people like this? That's
Excuse me.
sick.
Abuse? It is this place, and specifically you, who
Look
is
at the
treating
right
us badly,
eye.
not the other way around.
How
Who do you
the-
think you are?
how the fuck is
Will
she treating you
you
badly?
dare to play
She
the
took
victim?
your order
Oh,
like
I'll make
any
you
normal
play
waiter,
the
and she
victim
went
if-
on to other people.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave if you
Like, it's
continue
not
to
up to her.
threaten me.
Like, it's literally not up to her no more. All she is the fucking waitress. She's not the cook. She's not in the back cooking. You feel me? She just take the order and give it to the people in the back. If you got an issue, take it up with the people that's cooking. Like, you over here gripping on her arm, shouldn't have. Like, you just doing too much overall. But if you have an issue, you should have went ask the people at the register, ask them in the back. That's what you should have did. If it's such an issue for you.
Seriously, Lucas, stop! Just let her go!
He turned to his friend, who was doing his best to help me.
Look at
Shut
that fat
up, Rick!
paperwork, though.
I am not talking to you!
Bitch, ooh, look at the one
Soon,
right there,
Lucas
too.
returned his cold
Ugh.
gaze to me.
Ugh.
Those eyes were really freaking me out.
So, now you're gonna kick us out. Well, guess what? I'm not leaving until you bring me my food.
What the fuck is you?
Go get it.
Finally,
Look at
the
the-
man released me.
Wow.
With a quick glance, I could see that my arm, where his hand had been, was red. I felt beyond furious at the fact that he had hurt
Wow.
me, but I decided to stay calm.
Go tell the manager.
After all, I couldn't afford to be fired.
For the last time, sir, we are busy, so your
Go
food
tell
is
the
not
manager.
ready yet.
I stood still
Are you
for
serious?
seconds.
Are you serious? That's abuse. That's literally abuse. He just threw a glass and aimed it at her head. If she didn't move, he could have, like, really fucked her up in the face. Wow.
I was terrified. Had he really tried to throw the glass at me? What was he planning to do? Soon, some of my coworkers came over to check on me.
I'm fine.
Still in shock,
Damn.
I approached the old
All that
man
thunder.
who had complained earlier.
Are you okay, sir?
Yes, miss, but that man is a danger.
I didn't answer him. I went to the front door of the iHop and looked out the window.
Oh, please.
Then my heart started beating much faster as I saw that man
Yeah.
trying to get the policeman to release him so
Wow.
aggressively.
Wow.
His eyes, which were wide open,
Ah!
stared at me before he got into the police car. He gave me chills.
Ooh.
After that, I took it upon myself to sweep up the broken glass, but I couldn't
Yes,
forget what
take
had
them
happened.
to jail.
Later,
Take
when I
them
got
to
home,
jail.
I
Take
took
them
off
to
my
jail.
left shoe because it felt sore. That's when a piece of glass came out of it.
Oh.
My foot was hurt,
He
as
cut
was
her
my
for
arm.
real.
I just hoped that man would never go to iHop again.
At least not my iHop shit. You can go there. Don't come back over here. Whoa. 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 Okay. I see all talk. I see all talk. What's going on? I see all talk. What we doing? What we doing? Ooh.
The footage you just saw
He said
is taken at an
that
iHop
little
outlet. Everyone was having their usual meal when a drunk guy approached one of the customers, spitting profanities at
Okay,
him.
which one was drunk?
The customer couldn't tolerate his crazy behavior and threw him a strong punch, making him collapse on the ground. The story you are about to see is an animated, dramatized version of this crazy footage taken inside.
Ooh,
It was
ooh,
Friday
ooh.
evening, and my roommate, Justin, and I drove down to iHop
Okay.
as we were craving pancakes. Honestly, I loved their pancakes. They were the best in town. So, we drove down to the iHop located near the highway, parked our car, and went in. The restaurant was not crowded, and also not empty, if you know what I mean. There
was
were
like
families and young boys and girls sitting in the restaurant, enjoying their time.
Mm-hmm.
Justin and I picked a table near the big glass window and sat down to eat. A cute girl dressed as a waitress came to take our order.
Welcome to iHop. What would you like to order today?
I'll have the buttermilk pancake. And I'll
That
have a
sounds so
Belgian
good.
dark chocolate mousse.
Ooh,
I'll
that
be right
sounds
back
so
with your
good.
orders.
I might just have to go to
The
IHOP.
waitress went to the counter, and we started chatting among ourselves. So far, everything was going just fine.
Ooh, why they
We
make
heard
him look
the
like that?
restaurant
Look at
door
the
open,
arm.
and a guy
See, that's
similar
how
to
my
our
shit be
age
looking.
walked in.
Look, the hair. That's how my shit be looking. But I don't want to shave it because I feel, you know how motherfuckers tell you, you shave it grows back thicker. So I just leave it be. You don't really notice it unless you like really pay attention to my arms. But that's how my shit. That's how I feel like my shit be.
Judging
looking.
his body language, Justin whispered to me.
Whoa, that dude seems drunk. You don't say.
Like,
I replied to Justin
don't
without
do
taking my eyes
drugs,
off him.
kids.
He somehow walked to this table and threw himself on the chair, making the chair almost turn over.
Damn, they fucked them up. Look at that line, and that bitch is a curve. Look, it's not even even. Yeah, his ass drunk for sure.
Even though I thought he would fall, but he didn't. No one paid
must
much
be real
attention to
drunk.
him at first.
And it's
We
not even
also
nighttime
ignored
yet.
the guy.
He was day drinking.
A few
That's
seconds
crazy.
later, the same waitress who took our order walked over to this guy's table and asked.
Welcome to iHop, sir. May I take your order?
The man lifted his face and checked out the girl from top to
If you shop on Amazon, you should use this tool. It's a browser extension that
bottom, which made the girl uncomfortable, and then said in a rough voice,
What kind of a stupid question is that? Of course you should take my order.
Bitch.
Yes?
Okay.
What would you like to have?
Instead of answering the girl, he laughed creepily and then said,
Well, I would like to have you, but
Whoa.
as I can't.
You have to go. See, this is why I can't work a place like this. I can't. Men scares me.
And give me some strawberry banana pancakes.
I don't have to tell you how embarrassed the waitress felt by the remark,
I
but
would have been embarrassed
hats off to her
too.
professionalism. She still smiled and nodded her head in agreement.
See, you gotta be
She
so
then went back to the
professional in
counter,
places like
just
this,
like
but
she
I
came.
just can't do
Being
it.
pissed off by the man's behavior, I said to Justin,
Somebody should kick him out. Come on, let it be. That's none of our business anyway. Also,
True.
guy's too drunk to understand what he's saying.
True.
Then he shouldn't have come here. It's a public
True.
place after all, not his house.
Everything
Yo,
is true.
chill, dude.
It's like 50-50.
Relax.
Justin requested me to calm down eventually. I did.
Okay.
After 5 minutes, the waitress came and served our food. As soon as she placed the plates on our table, the guy started going nuts. He stood up and screamed at the waitress.
Really?
Hey, how come you don't have my order?
Getting confused, the waitress looked around her and then said in a fearful voice,
They ordered before you, sir.
I don't care.
What you mean
Bring
don't
me
care?
my food
Shut
first.
your ass up.
Sir, you need to calm down and behave.
What did you say?
You heard me,
I need
bitch.
to behave.
Yup.
The man went extremely close to that waitress's face
Ew,
and screamed
ew.
at her.
Ew,
His
he's
spit
spitting. No. No. I
Down
would have
and
cried.
behave.
I would have
What
passed
did you
out.
say?
He's spitting all on her
I need
face.
to behave.
The man went extremely
Stop
close
it.
to that waitress's
Wait.
face and screamed at her.
No. Look. Oh, that's her sweat. I hope that's her sweat. I pray to God that's her sweat and not his fucking spit. Look at the little hairs. Oh my God. Look at the teeth. Oh my God.
His spit sprayed on her face and uniform as he screamed
Oh, it was her face.
so
No.
loudly.
I don't need to behave, lady. It's you who needs to learn how to treat your customers.
Bitch.
Who gave you this job?
You.
Sir, I'm telling you for the last and final time, sit down and wait your turn for
you
your
won't
order.
get shit.
These customers were here first. I'm doing my job right, so don't you dare try to teach me.
The waitress lost it too, which was
Yeah.
quite fair.
Yeah.
And now
Okay,
the
she
entire
deserved to lose
restaurant
it. She
was
had to-
observing the man being a prick for no reason. But he didn't sit down. Instead, he grabbed the salt shaker from the table and threw it on the floor so hard that it shattered into pieces,
Wow.
scattering salt everywhere. And he just didn't stop at that. He raised his hands and pushed the waitress away with force, making her fall to the ground.
Oh.
The girl
wow.
fell hard
He put his hands on her. That's sick.
on the floor
That's
and started
it.
crying in pain. That's when I couldn't be a spectator anymore.
Thank you.
Anger boiled up in my blood, and I screamed at the guy.
You freak! Apologize to her right now if you don't want to end up dead.
Now his eyes shifted on me, and a sick smile appeared on his face.
Okay.
He took a few steps close to me, looked me in the eye, and said,
"Why are you taking her side, sonny boy?
Because you're a drunk bastard.
Is she giving you more than those pancakes?"
Wow.
Justin got up and intervened, saying,
"You are crossing your limits now, man."
The guy again smiled and moved his face too close to mine and screamed at me while spitting.
Tell your sidekick to shut up. Does he not know how to respect people? No,
Do you not know how to
he
respect
does. It's just that we don't respect mad dogs.
You
Saying
fucking
this,
bastard.
I threw a sucker punch at the man, which made him fly into the air and fall on his back,
He knocked
hitting
his
head on the
ass.
floor.
He knocked his ass to the
Even in
ground.
his wildest dream,
But you
the man
breathing so
never
hard,
expected
bro.
to get
You
punched
did
like
that
that.
shit.
So it took some time for him to figure things out and get
'Cause
back
he
on his
drunk.
feet. Once he did,
'Cause he
he
drunk.
rolled up his sleeves and came at me screaming.
I'll show you a lesson. Come on,
You are
I can
drunk.
take it. You drunk?
He jumped onto me, and we both fell to the floor.
Look at the girl in the back. Wait.
Screaming.
I'll show
Punch like that. So it took
Wait a
some time
minute.
for him to
That
figure
would be
things out
me.
and get
That would
back on his
be
feet.
me. Wait. She's not worried about a damn thing. She just like, oh, there's a fight. You see, I would be a mixture. I would be like this, still my food in this other hand. Like,
Once he did, he rolled up his sleeves and came at me screaming.
I'll show you a lesson. Come on, I can take it. You drunk?
He jumped onto me, and we both fell to the floor, tackling each other. We started
Beat
grappling with each other, and I went on kicking and punching him as if it were the last day of my life.
Beat his head.
The man being
Beat his
drunk
head.
and not too strong in comparison
head.
to me
Beat his
started
head.
to lose the fight.
He not that strong enough
All
because
the
he
people
drunk.
at the
Damn.
restaurant took out their phones, and instead of trying to separate us, they began recording our fight.
People ain't shit. All y'all is always, let me record this. Help him. Well, not help, but break it up. What are we doing? Eat your food. Damn.
Justin jumped up from behind, and the manager finally came to get the man away from me.
Okay, Justin.
Once we were separated, I had a bruised jaw, but the man was completely knocked out. The cops were called, and they took him away for creating damage and violence in public. The waitress came to thank me for standing up for her. As angry as I
problem,
was
lady.
at that drunk, I was even angrier at the people present at the restaurant.
Exactly, y'all ain't
Once the cops
shit.
took him away, I yelled to all the customers while pointing at the waitress.
You know, any of you could have been in her shoes today.
Exactly.
So instead of losing your mind over social media,
Thank you.
maybe next time stand up for
Thank
what's
you. Thank you. He made a valid point because all y'all just sitting there like help her. Cause if y'all was in her shoes, y'all would want somebody to help you. Come on now, she got pushed and all y'all did was pull out y'all phones. This man put his hands on her and all y'all did was pull out y'all phones. Oh, act like y'all didn't see nothing. Well, if that was you or one of your friends or one of your children, you was gonna help them, wouldn't you? Come on now.
That's right. Because if any one of you faces something like this and people start recording
y'all.
you
Look
instead
like
of helping,
little sissies now.
it won't be that fun then.
Exactly.
Justin and I tipped the
They
waitress
find
to make
shit
her awful day a
funny.
little
They find
better
everything
and
funny.
returned home after finishing our pancakes.
And that's that for 3 true iHop horror stories animated. That one was good. That one was good. The last one, he was right about what he was saying, like the little speech he gave out for the waitress. They only did was laugh, take out their phones, or try and ignore it. But if that was them, they would cry their eyes out. You want somebody to help them, but they can't help nobody else. Come on now. If you want to be helped, you need to help other people. But that's it. I'll catch y'all next video.